Hi. Damn it, I forgot to obsessively check if I'm on Wi-Fi. I only checked 3 times. I know I'm on Wi-Fi. I know I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm like Jack Nicholson and as good as it gets right now. I have to trust myself. I know I'm on Wi-Fi. Say it with me. Can you hear me okay? Am I coming in okay? Can you all hear me? Is it spotty? Is it good? Sound good? But does it sound good though? Someone answer me. No. Okay. Okay, good. Someone, I feel validated. Okay. I almost feel like I should quadruple check, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Randy, is it all okay? Does it?
Everything's coming in clean.
Okay, okay. See, it's good when you have someone who can tell you how it is. Okay. How are you guys doing? I am so glad to be here on this glorious Wednesday night doing a happy hour live stream with y'all. So let's say some hellos. Now, first of all, please, if you could, give me a thumbs up. That'd be great. Love that. I'm gonna say some hellos. My mom is here from Las Vegas. I think my aunt is here too. My dad is here. My whole family's here. Get excited. It's a family affair. Why am I yelling? Okay, Kristen Brewer said, I know you're on Wi-Fi. Kristen, you don't know that. You're a liar. And you're only saying that to make me feel better, but I like it, so don't stop. Okay. Pia said, you sound amazing. Nice. Georgia hears, hey, Georgia, wow, I really need to focus my energy because I sound like I'm already drunk. Georgia is here. Hey girl, how you doing? Judy Tax is here. Hi, Cate. Catherine said we're all hanging tough at 4 p.m. today. Melanie Catlet. Well, that's the most adorable last name I've ever heard. Melanie Catlet? Like a teeny tiny little catlet. Not a cat, just a catlet. First time actually catching you live. Cece is here. Hey, beautiful. Catnip 4, is anyone else actually dressed? I can't seem to shed the PJs. Fair enough. I mean, I use you guys as a reason to look nice, to be honest, but there's gonna come a time when that's not gonna happen. Tara Ball said, hi, Kate, just got home from work. Damn being essential, LOL, how are you? How are you, Tara? That's the actual important question. Jerry is here. Okay, I should tell you, well, I'll keep saying hi, but I want to tell you guys what I'm drinking, okay? I think it's a double. It might be a triple. I'm not sure. I just poured. I didn't measure it. I'm sorry, Dad. This is a Greyhound. This is one of my cousin Jensen's favorite drinks. It is very simple. It is a vodka with fresh grapefruit juice, and you best believe I hauled my cookies to Whole Foods in Midtown East today and got me a big old jug of some fresh grapefruit juice because that's an essential thing in case the world comes crashing down. But it is though. And it's Tito's. It's Tito's, and that's Simply, you know how, I don't even know what brand it is, but it's like Simply orange juice, Simply lemonade, Simply this, Simply that. Well, it's Simply grapefruit juice. Meredith Folks said, hi, Kate. It's getting crazy in the hospitals out there in Wisconsin. Glad to be safe at home. Thanks for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping me company. And thank you for being here. Sherry Light said Tito's rocks and a twist. My dad's already saying no to Tiger King. Well, too bad. You're just gonna have to deal with it, cause it's coming up. It wants the world to know. Okay? It's coming up. Don't fight it. Just let it happen. Let it happen. It's okay. Cece, I agree, David Cousins. Well, why don't you all get married and get together and talk about it and join a club? Jamie K said, I've got a Knob Creek Manhattan with a splash of orange liqueur. Well, that is very, very fancy. Now, I took my antihistamine right before this, and I'm talking about the minute before I got on, because, you know, I've been starting that ever since my mother told me that I sniffle too much on camera. So I forgot. So if I'm sniffling in the beginning, I'm sorry. I'm late in taking my antihistamine. Let me adjust the lighting there. I'm scrolling up. Okay, so first I want to say, first things first, okay? I already said it, but throw me a like, you know you want to. Someone's already, you know, we always have that person who likes to give me a thumbs down about 5 hours prior, so I feel complete. I feel whole. Thank you. The moderator is, of course, well, not of course, because I have several people who moderate, and occasionally, well, first of all, the moderator is Randy. He's my boyfriend. He's in the next room. Sometimes Better Off Red will jump on as Guardians of the Lamp because she has to help fight extra trolls. She will come in and like help. So thank you to Sarah. She has done that several times. Kate Chu. I think she's here. I was trying to scroll up in the comments, but I think Sarah's here. Yvonne Kuzmano is here. Thanks and hello to Randy. Oh, yeah. Okay, Better Off Red said, yo. Robin Strothdy. Drinking a cocktail I made up. I call it pink pineapple ruminade. It's just pink lemonade and pineapple rum. Oh, ruminade. Sorry. It's just pink lemonade and pineapple rum with some sparkling water, but names make it feel fancy. That's great. I think that's a great name for that. I like how I called it ruminade, like ruminate. But let's not ruminate on anything too terrible tonight. Well, maybe a little bit. Mabes. Kate Puglia. Hey, Gail, sorry. Oh, Gal. I was like, did you call me Gail, Kate? Kate, you're on the wrong live stream. Hi, Gal. Sorry I'm late. Just jumped out of the shower and poured myself a glass of Bogle Old Vine Zinfandel. Cheers. Cheers. Look it. We've got Abraham as a pirate. Abraham Lincoln as a pirate. I was feeling very like tropical when I poured this drink. So I thought I'm going to dress as though I'm, you know, I don't know, on vacation in Mexico, even though I'm not. So that's what's happening here today. That's the vibe. So I have to say, I'm officially unemployed. I officially am not essential to the job that I work at. And this is now my full-time job. So by default, you're welcome. You'll be probably seeing a lot more of me trying to get some more content out there. Yeah, so that happened. Looks like there's gonna be lots of pajamas in my future, lots of pacing this tiny apartment. And yeah, I went into work for the last time for now today. For now. Well, I mean, I guess that's how we're all operating, right? This is just for now, we're assuming. Real Beauty said, no more Subway tales. Probably a few less, But believe you me, I'll still have to go out to the stores. I mean, we're still running errands. And it's a shit show here in Harlem. It is like, it's like The Walking Dead here in Harlem, and I'm not exaggerating. Randy can attest to it too. He can hold me accountable. He can testify that that is the case. So there will still be stories, just not subway stories. I actually took a car to and from work today, so it was a very different commute to work. It was a much more safe commute to work. All of the ride shares, like Via and Lyft and all of that, I don't know how it is in y'all's cities, but here they're all private. I hope they're all private everywhere. I'm sure they are. So I was just in a private Metris, just a big old, you know, 9-seater or whatever those seat with, you know, all my grosh. So, Karen Krause said, would you mind sharing what it is really like in New York right now? Wow, Karen. Well, I wouldn't mind. In fact, I was just going to get down to it. So it's crazy here, and yeah, everything you're seeing on the news, all that stuff is true. I'm here to tell you, it's all real. Oh, Sherry Ford, damn it. She sent me $100 over Venmo. Sorry for your news. This whole thing sucks. Looking forward to more. I couldn't see the rest of the message, but I'm going to fill it in. Looking forward to seeing more of your fabulous face on live streams and everywhere because you're jobless. No, Sherry Ford, thank you so much. Thank you for the always. Honestly, Sherry Ford is my sugar mama. Can we talk about it? Can we just chat? Sherry Ford is the reason I'm alive today. I owe it all to Sherry Ford. Sherry Ford, thank God she's here. Sherry Ford be making it rain. Y'all, what?
I'm getting a lot of chatter about how super chats are kind of messed up, so you might
Oh.
want to tell them about the other.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting, my production staff is talking to me right now. Randy's saying there's a lot of chat about super chats and how it's being weird. Let me see. Okay, so I usually sort of precede everything with this, but if you've all heard this before, well, you're going to hear it again. You can always send me a super chat. Maybe there's some sort of issue with it on here if you want to support my channel. If you want my channel to get the full amount of your money and YouTube not to get 30%, a 30% cut, you can always Venmo me and PayPal me, and I will put my account right here. Oh, nope, didn't type that right. Can I type? Okay, there we go. Okay, so that is my account. Again, no press, zero press. But I don't know what's going on with, I have no idea what's going on with super chats either, but I'm just glad you guys are here. It's been a weird couple days. Jenna sent me $25. You are beautiful inside and out, Cate. All shall be well. Hang in, sugar. That's really sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a really tumultuous time here in the city of dreams. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of will make you feel brand new. Aren't those the lyrics? Well, I feel like an old bag of trash. So Alicia Keys, no, you're incorrect. I'm going to read some comments because I'm missing a lot of things. Sarah Kleinsmith is here, one of my best friends. I'm glad you're safe and fun-employed. Fun-employed! It's going to be tons of fun, guys. Is it, though? Anytime I do that now, it's just for Sarah Better Off Red, because it's her favorite thing when I do the eyes. So it's really just pandering to Sarah. Emily Han is here. Hey, Emily. Allie's son said Sherry Ford needs a video dedicated to her and a Christmas Carol. True. True. Lourdes Selman is here. She said, hi, Kate. Just got home from work. Effective tomorrow midnight. Florida is on lockdown. Won't be working as of Friday. Ugh. We did hear that right before this live stream. Jennifer Gould said, should Randy be worried about Sherry Ford? I don't, maybe he should. Maybe Sherry and I are gonna like escape together, but 6 feet apart though.
I will fight you, Sherry.
Randy said, I will fight you, Sherry. Okay, it's getting heated. It's getting heated. Everyone calm down. Jessica Rodriguez just PayPal'd me $35. Thank you so much. Thank you. Amber Unra said, I'm so sorry, everyone without work, how awful. Julie, hi from Arkansas. Yeah, so it's been pretty crazy. Yesterday we both went out separately because we just don't want to go out together because it just feels kind of selfish and indulgent to just be like taking up all the space, like walking together. Now I just, you know what I mean? Like that's how things are getting. And like Sarah Better Off Red just texted me a picture of me with the eyes because that's what she loves to do. Thank you so much. Maybe that should be my thumbnail for every single live stream when I go back and it renders just me doing the eyes. Anyway, no, we went out separately. I went to the bank. He went and got all the groceries and everything yesterday, and it was just so bleak. I mean, it really does feel so, it feels like an apocalypse. I mean, I know that's just being said again and again and again, and it's getting old, but it's, wow, sorry. Ooh, that grapefruit juice is getting in there. It just feels scary. It feels scary. And like, I mean, I just walked, I mean, how many, CC $25 festival beer I'm going to be your new stepmom because you said to marry. That's the thing about Venmo. Damn it. CC, write it in the comments so I can read it. If I don't get to read your full comment, maybe I can catch it in the comments on my computer because the Venmo and PayPal notifications go like that. Someone is asking what my Venmo is, so I'm just going to repost that. But I just have to say that it's like, Paula Brown sent me $50. I'm like, for fuck's sake. Wow, guys. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yvonne Cusmano sent me $25. Guys. It's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, sorry. I think I've tried to say the same thing for like the last 5 minutes, and my eye is now having a spasm. Okay, cool. Walking to the bank, like the whole like area, I would say I walked 7 blocks to the bank, and it was just trash everywhere. I've never seen it like this. I mean, the minute I just walked out on the sidewalk, I actually started to walk in the street. Don't worry, I'm safe. It's actually a pretty like quiet, empty street for the most part, but that's the way it feels. Like I can just walk in the middle of the road and like no one's driving. There's no traffic. And it literally is like someone took every single trash can in Harlem and just threw it on the ground, and there's trash everywhere. I Marco Polo'd Sarah and Michelle Wong this Marco Polo of, I mean, it was so sad and terrifying. There was this man, I'm assuming he was probably homeless, some horrifically sad situation, and he looked like he was flopped over, not alive. And there was like just trash just blowing around him, like at a subway stop. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. There are lines out of every grocery store. Randy had to stand in line when he went to get groceries. When we get groceries, we wipe down everything, every single thing. I spray method disinfectant all over it and then wipe it down. And yeah, so I mean, I'm just trying to give you like a snapshot of what it's actually like in New York. I'm certainly not trying to, I don't feel like I'm dramatizing anything. I feel like I'm just telling you exactly how it is. I'm going to scroll back up here. Tina Hero is here. Michelle, I love Michelle. She said she lives in Queens. Queens. Went to the market, and half the time I think people who wear ski masks and bananas are going to rob the market. Yeah, scary times. Scary. And I do feel like, I've said this before, but I feel like I can't imagine there are more crazy, sort of frightening characters out and about. I just think it's ramping everyone up, and you can just feel it in the air. You can feel this sense of desperation. The people who, Amber Smith, $20 PayPal. Thank you so much, Amber Smith. Cheers. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on, but like yesterday, well, I do know what's going on. What's happening? I have no idea. That's not what I meant. But when I was walking home from the bank, I heard this person just, Georgia Colster, $25 PayPal. Thank you. I don't know. I feel like I feel like I need to say thank you in a different way every single time. I guess that's the actor in me. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Just try to mix it up so people don't get bored. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, so I just feel like, sorry, trying to get back to my train of thought. Sorry, it was terrifying. Someone just sent me something. A friend request. Anyway, I just feel like shit is scary. That's what I'm trying to say. Shit be scary, shit be cray. And I don't think there are, more crazy people. That's not the right word. Crazy is a terrible word to use, and I shouldn't use it, but okay, all right, you get it. But I feel like it's making people more desperate. People are not giving money to panhandlers because they don't want to touch anyone. They don't want to extend a hand. And I mean, I get it. And then those people are desperate and they're getting aggressive. And Kim, $25 for wine. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. Yeah, it's just, I feel like it's just it's bad. It's just bad. Jennifer Gould, do you ever want to flee NYC? Question for any New Yorker. All the time. Janelle Gibbons sent $40 over PayPal. Thank you so much. $50 from Lourdes Selman. Oh my God, guys. Everyone's gonna be like, there was this sad girl that we just had to throw money at because she lost her job doing live streams on YouTube. But thank you guys so much. No, I mean, everyone's losing their job. Everyone is losing their job. And Randy lost his job a couple weeks ago. And that's another thing I wanted to mention. And then I'm going to scroll up on some comments. But so, he's trying to get through to unemployment. And this is like just an insane process because it's being flooded. And there aren't enough phone operators. And he has been trying for how many days? Have you been trying?
Let me think. I think I called on Wednesday or Thursday and started calling immediately thereafter.
Okay, so
Like roughly a week.
it's been a week. Okay, ish. Sorry, I had to have a snack and cracker. Good. So basically you have to, sorry if I'm telling you something you already know, but a lot of people don't know what it's like to file for unemployment. So you have to go online, file that way, and some people have to call in after that and some people don't. And I don't really fully understand what differentiates those two groups of people, but so he's been calling nonstop for 6 or 5, whatever it's been, 5 business days or something like that. I think he checked his call log. It had been 200 calls he had placed, and I guess the call log like stops after 200. So who's to say how many calls he's made? Cannot get through. Basically, he listens to a 3-minute message, which will surely drive you insane. And then it just cuts you off. It's, you know, and then you just have to call back over and over again. So it's, and I'm going to have to go through the same process, which is really, really crazy. So it's very upsetting because obviously like people who can't get through are just literally sitting at home without any source of income because none of us saw this coming. And it's a disaster. It's a total disaster. So I'm trying to think of what the other part of the unemployment, I feel like I covered everything, but it's, oh, I know what I was going to tell you. We heard that someone, I think this was in an article or something, that someone had to call 4,000 times in one day to get through to someone to talk to them for 5 minutes to basically, Bonnie Jean's in $25 PayPal. Thank you. So people aren't even sending emojis or anything. They're just like, here. No, thank you. Thank you so much. So anyway, it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. And that's the end of all I can say about unemployment at this time. But guess what I'm going to be doing tomorrow? So let me scroll up here. Surely I missed some things. Cece said Cate is on point. We are getting cray cray here in New York because Cece lives in New York. Amber Unruh said she sent a $20 PayPal. I don't know how else to let you know. I think I shouted you out, but if I didn't, I'm shouting you out now, girl. Thank you so much. People are talking about salad dressing. Okay, cool. Got it. Got it. What? Holly sent $25. Cate, really, you are great. Here's to fun employment. Oh, thank you so much. Yay, fun employment. No, you're so sweet. Thank you. Christian Milano said, I was talking to my mom, so I might have missed it. What will you do with your days now? I'm telling you, not working is nuts. I'm starting to not know the day. Not good. I don't know, girl. It's all gonna be new to me. I mean, I was unemployed. I'm an actor, so I was unemployed one other time. But I mean, it's not under these circumstances. And I think I was just hustling and auditioning and trying to get a job. So, but there's no auditions. I'm pretty sure one of the only things you can be successful at and do is YouTube, because you can do it from home, right here, from my bedroom. Margot Mago, hey Margot, kind of glad I live in the middle of nowhere in Saskatchewan. It's not as crazy for going outside / going to the store. Still in lockdown and still working from home, but it's not as bad as the States. Yeah, it's just really interesting that just how it differs from place to place. Like my parents are in Las Vegas and they're retired, and you know, they keep it pretty quiet there anyway. And the complex they live in is super quiet. I mean, even when I go, any time of year I go, my dad and I will go out on walks, and it's like, I'm like, where are all the people? Does anyone live here? Where's everyone? I'm not saying that's all of Las Vegas. That's not the Strip. This is where my parents live. But you know, I mean, obviously, I'm not trying to minimize anything in Las Vegas, because I know things are crazy there too. I think just the difference being, you know, you can get in a car and you can drive away from your residence and the sad tiny cracker box you live in, but you probably don't live in a cracker box if you live in Las Vegas. That's not true. There are people who live in cracker boxes there too. I'm just saying you can get in a car and go somewhere. You know what I mean? And there's more space. Generally, I'm generalizing. Don't come for me if you live in a tiny box in Las Vegas. But it's just, like New York, you have to, I don't have a car I can get in. I have to like walk over and, you know, you have to get all your things. You get it. I'm just like Captain Obvious over here telling you how New York works. I just really want to be clear. I'm being probably over self-deprecating, but the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to trivialize anyone's situation and say like, oh, everyone in New York, it's terrible for us and then it's fine for everyone else, because I don't think that at all. And so I'm kind of tripping all over myself here. AA 2017 said, Cate, keep checking with the stimulus package. I heard this morning on the news it will apply to self-employed freelancers. Yes, I am. I mean, I think that's good. That's great. That's really great. But it's like, you know, it's a new thing and like no one really knows how it works. So it's going to be a bitch, but I'm going to figure it out because it's all I have to do besides this and make videos for you. Laura Libner said, I see Governor Cuomo's brother has the virus now too. Oy, really? Chris Cuomo has it? Oh my gosh, Elizabeth Schrader sent $10 super chat, sending tons of good vibes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Still love me a super chat. I'll tell you what, even if YouTube gets that 30%, nothing just like makes my eyes bug out more than just like a brightly colored, just like emoji or sticker. I'm like, squirrel. Emily Han said, I feel like it's especially scary in New York City because of how many food industry jobs people have. I know I'm biased because I live here. Yeah, I mean, probably same in Las Vegas, but it's, yeah, so much of it is the tourism industry. I mean, hoo-ha in there. Randy, you know, he works for like a very prestigious hospitality company here in New York City. And yeah, I mean, McDonald's is open. I went to Mickey D's this morning. You know what I got me? Because it was early, and when it's early, I just justify having a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. It's my favorite thing, and I got a large coffee, and I literally just like put it, you know, put the sandwich in my bag, got to work, Lysoled my backpack down with like a giant can of Lysol. I wiped off the bag. I sprayed down my coffee. You know, just, that's normal. It's a normal day. Amber said, speaking of Vegas, how is Michelle Wong? You know, I don't want to speak for Michelle, but I talk to Michelle like almost every day. We're all hanging in the best we can. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's a crazy situation. Liana Beth said, I look forward to your lives. I always watch them when I miss them. Oh, you're keeping me sane. Yes. So also, I think it's something some people don't always realize, but even if you miss a live stream, you can always go back and watch it on replay. Maybe not as fun, but you know, you have that option. Oh, Randy is letting you know the PayPal and Venmo situation if you're a person who asked about it. Laura Lee said 1 a.m. is the new 10 p.m. I love that. I love that. I'm scrolling up. Oh, my Jennifer sent $25 essential cocktail money. Thank you so much, Jennifer. That is essential, in my opinion. By the way, all liquor stores are still open in New York City because they're considered essential. That's actually something that I went to the liquor store near work on my way home, and they have a very interesting system there. that I'm kind of fascinated by. So there's a sign on the door. It's a pretty big liquor store for New York City. There's a sign on the door that's like one customer allowed in the store at a time. Please walk through the door. And then there's a rope with like a hook. They have like a railing. It's like you're in line for like a ride at Disney World, basically is what it feels like. So you're standing there and then like the workers will be like, hi, just please wait 1 second. We'll let you know when you can come in. So you're like standing behind the rope, just waiting for someone to make their liquor choices, I guess. And then they leave and you go in and then it goes on and on. So anyway, I thought that was interesting and pretty safe. Laureen Strunk said all liquor stores in Pennsylvania are closed because they are still state owned. Going out of my mind. Ooh, woofty boofty boofed. Ooh. Yeah, state owned liquor stores. That was a thing when I keep on like touching my shoulders. What is that about? Just a new nervous tick I added into the situation. When I did Utah Shakespeare Festival, which is in Cedar City, Utah, that was I think one of my first experiences with state-owned liquor stores. And like, that's really intense. If anyone lives in Utah there, because, you know, they got that 3-2 beer, which is bullshit. I mean, you may as well drink water. So, you know, all the actors and the, Robin sent me $5 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Robin Strathty. Thank you. Yeah, it was a little bit rough because there was this town of almost all Mormon people. And then just the actors would come in for the summer and the fall. And then, you know, they would finish their shows and, you know, you got to wind down. And then like nothing would be open. And then you could go to the store and get beer that's 3.2% ABV. I mean, what's even the point of that? Sorry, not sorry. Utah, stop it. That's really dumb. Stop that. Okay. I know Utah heard me and they're definitely going to listen to me. Laura Libner said, touching shoulders is the new safeguard to not touching our face. Oh, maybe that's it. I just touched my face though. So that doesn't count. Poppy Paint, what a cute name, said, are you a gin drinker? Yes, I love gin. I really, really love gin. We don't generally have like a lot of liquor around. But gin is one of my favorites. I love a gin and tonic. My favorite drink of all time is a dirty gin martini. My dad makes a fabulous dirty gin martini. It's like our Christmas drink. Janelle says, in Louisiana, we have drive-through liquor stores everywhere all the time. Well, Lottie freaking da. Why don't you brag some more? No, that's fabulous. Dano said, liquor stores are staying open as essential in a lot of places because the hospitals can't handle the influx of alcoholics experiencing withdrawals coming into the ERs in the current circumstances. Is that true? Really? Ooh, really? Wow, that's dark. Okay, well, that just really put a dark damper on this whole conversation. I think I'll apply some lip gloss now just to diffuse things.
Save it with the Tiger King. Save everything with the Tiger King.
Wait, what?
Save the darkness of the conversation.
Oh, okay. He's saying save the darkness of the conversation for the Tiger King. It's coming, okay? I'm just stringing you along here. No, I'm not stringing you along. We're talking about actual important things. Tiger King isn't important, but it kind of is, though. I'm eating a very stinky, sort of sweaty, delicious cheese right now. It's my favorite cheese at Whole Foods, okay? I have to tell you what it is because it's so good. It's called Argental. Argental. Have it with some crunchy crackers and it's just, that's it. That's all you need. Just a Girl X4 said, I would hope that wouldn't be the case. Most likely the reason why they're open is due to the revenue the states get from the tax on alcohol. Okay. I can't speak to any of this, but I'm just over here reading what you're saying. Oh, Helen said, no Tiger King spoilers, please. I just started watching. Guys, I just finished it though. I just finished it. Does that mean I can't? What am I gonna do? I can't spoil it for people.
I don't know if I can make this call.
He's not gonna help me out here either. Cool, I'm on my own. Well, Helen, I don't know what to tell you.
I guess maybe put it to a vote.
Put it to a vote? How am I gonna count the votes? How are we gonna do that?
I'll look at who's commenting.
All right.
And I'll get a feel for it.
All right. Okay. Randy's gonna gauge if people are okay with spoilers or not, and then if they are, Helen, I'm sorry, you're on your own. It's also true crime. You know what I mean? Like you could Google it. It's so easy to find out what happens. Does that make you feel better at all? I kind of knew what happened, and the whole thing was, the thing is you can know how it ends up and still have no idea how the journey goes. You're just like, the whole time it's just like jaw on the ground.
MB says just talk about it at the end and warn people. So like save.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk about it at the end and warn people. Okay. Well, okay, well, sure. Okay, I guess we'll just wait. We'll just wait. This is gonna keep people on pins and needles. Well, let me see what else I was gonna talk about. We're only gonna wait a few minutes. We're not gonna wait that long, okay? Oh my gosh, today, okay? Here's a very short story. I'm just trying to get home, right? It's like I'm out of work. Officially don't have a job. And I have my Whole Foods bags and I've got my liquor and I'm like, it's all between my legs and I'm like propped up kind of against, I'm waiting for a Via to come pick me up and I'm against a wall so people can see I'm there, and I'm also sort of like being, I'm away from everyone. So I have my backpack on and I'm facing the wall and I can feel someone like brush my backpack. So someone is that close to me. Now I want you to remember this Midtown sidewalk is very large. There's no one on it. It's very wide. There's tons of space. So I feel this person brush my backpack. This is why I'm touching this, because I want just a little bit of shoulder. You know what I mean? And before I can see who it is, because obviously I don't want to turn around because I'm like horrified that I can feel someone brushing my backpack, I hear a male voice and he goes, and he's like, and I'm not kidding you. And then he blows his nose in the most dramatic fashion you've ever heard. I was like frozen in horror. And then I watched him walk past me. He was absolutely over 70 years old and was just like waddling like, and I was like, okay. So I really felt like I almost had it. You know what I mean? Like I thought I had made it. I'm like, I'm going home. I have no work. That sucks, but I'll be safe. And then this giant ogre of an elderly man just like sneezes and sniffles all over me. Like, well, if I didn't have it before, I have it now. I wanted to kill him. But it's like, he's so far gone. It was, he was probably just another, sorry to make this generalization, but privileged Upper East Side rich asshole walking along, just like, it's just, I got a cold. That's it. Those people exist, and don't even act like they don't, because I'm around them every single day. Okay. Cece just said, ooh, snap, girl. You know what? I work in one of the most privileged, wealthy parts of New York City, so I get to say it. I have decided that I get to say it. Maricela Salas said, those people like that man and the asymptomatic ones are the ones spreading it, and they're the most dangerous. Yes, absolutely. Evan Roach said, girl, you right. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Ray Thompson said, did he do it on purpose to get a reaction out of you? No, I could tell. Like, he was just a totally oblivious, old, sniffling, Upper East Side white dude just trying to, I don't know where would he even go? Maybe he's going to McDonald's. There's literally nowhere to go. So I have no idea. Laura Libner said, if you see it, you can say it. Well, that's not always true, but it's true in this case, I've decided. Bonnie Zinn said, I find the elderly are ignoring the warnings more. I mean, I think there's a quite a combo of all kinds of people who are ignoring things. Katie sent me $25, love from Louisiana, hashtag stay home, hashtag stay safe. Thank you so much, Katie. Kate Puglia said, I do not miss those types of Upper East Siders. Yeah. Lucy P said, don't you know that the rich people have an invisible bubble of power around them? That's actually, yes, that's what I hear. I'm working on it. That sounds great. I'm just going to stop talking now. just zip it up, back 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 it up. You guys want to hear the back it up story, and then I'll move on to Tiger King? I need to tell you the back it up story. God, I hope I do this justice. And I wish my friend Emily King Brown was here. If she's here, girl, let me know you're here. Cause like, okay. Back it up, 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 back it up. Comes from when I was working for Norwegian Cruise Line. This last contract I did was I was doing Footloose. I was in the musical Footloose for Norwegian Cruise Line. It was a 7-month contract. And when we were done rehearsing in Tampa, they flew us from Tampa to, I can't even remember where they freaking flew us. I think it was Shanghai. It was such a shit show that I think I repressed it. And so we had like a million layovers because Norwegian Cruise Lines is cheap. And so we were like traveling for like 36 hours or so. I don't even know. It was insane. And it was, I think we were at some airport in Asia. I think it was Shanghai. I can't quite remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So it was beautiful. It was a beautiful airport. And it was sort of like a, you know, when you, like in the Denver airport, I'm sure this exists at a lot of airports, but like if you want to get somewhere fast, they have those things that like fast track you. I don't know what they're called. Somebody give it a shout out if you know what I'm talking about. But they had those, but they were like on an incline. But it wasn't an escalator. It was just like smooth and straight. Someone's like a people walker, people movers. Thank you. Yes. So they had this people mover on an incline. And I want you to picture all of us. Some of these bitches who are on my contract, I love you guys, but certain people had like 3 to 4 bags. I had 2. I mean, we all had a lot of bags, okay? Some people more than others. Because, you know, some people had to learn the hard way. Me. I used to like overpack for that stuff when I was younger, and now I've got it down to a fine art. But anyway, still really big bags, rolling them behind us, going to the people mover on an incline. Britt Clark is here, everyone. Britt Clark, I'm telling the back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up story. Okay, so all of the whole cast, there's like 10 of us, and we haven't put enough space between us. We're not social distancing. And the people who would get to the bottom of the stairs weren't moving out of the way fast enough. And we had like the big, I mean, people had like 100-pound pieces of luggage. And I saw, it was like, I saw it all in slow motion. Like I saw the person at the bottom stop and I was like, nope, you gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving. And they didn't. And literally we were all like toppling on top of each other, like huge luggage. And I was like, nope, back up. I was so scared. I was screaming. And I was like, back it up, 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 back it up. And then everyone behind me was like, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. And everyone was just screaming, back it up, back it up, back it up. And so that's all to say. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. It's so useful in so many scenarios. Think about it. There's so many things you got to back it up. So now you know the story. I can't fully tell you how terrified, like even now my heart, like telling that story, my heart is racing because you can get seriously injured if people don't move out of the way and you're just falling on each other with like 100-pound pieces of luggage and there's like 10 to 12 of you. Someone could like break a leg. It was very scary. So anyway, hashtag back it up, back it up, back it up. I hope I did that story justice because I'll tell you what, we would not let it go on our contract. We were just always saying back it up. Okay, wow, I'm gonna have to come down from that one. Whew. All right. Angela Hines said, you saved lives. I felt like I did. I felt like, and why was he, I'm not that on top of it, nor am I that razor sharp. But I felt like I was the only one who was like, what, does no one see what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to all of us? God, it makes me laugh. Damn it, it makes me laugh. Michelle Tina Harrow said, new merch logo. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it is new merch. Maybe it's new merch, guys. Back it up, back it up, back it up.
It's absolutely new merch.
Okay, Randy says absolutely new merch. Britt Clark, hashtag back it up merch. Oh my God, we need so much more merch. Blushes, hashtag blushes. Okay, so I feel like, you know, I held out this long. Helen, if you're here, you gots to go, girl, because we're gonna talk about some Tiger King endings. Okay? We finished Tiger King. I don't even know where to begin, so I'm gonna just we're gonna have a conversation because there's so much to be said. Oh, Evan Roach, I'm sorry, going back to back it up. You got to say it 4 times at least. Exactly. It's not just back it up. It's repeated very quickly, almost to a point where you can't articulate the words. That's okay. You got it. You got it. Okay. Dim Sum Girl said, hello, came in just in time. Just finished Tiger King last night and I need to talk about it. Okay, wow. Wow, Dim Sum Girl, did you come in at the right time? It feels really silly sometimes to say some of your handles. I'm not gonna lie, like not normal names, but like Dim Sum Girl or like, you know, I don't know. I'd have to scroll up and find one, but it's like P20X 1972 Lady 4. I don't know. Like it's just, it's, I feel crazy. Like we're in the space age now. What's even happening? So, talking about Tiger King. Sorry, I'm just reading your comments. You know, if it's you can Google what happened because it's a true crime story. Joe Exotic, okay, close your ears, Helen, if you're here. Joe Exotic is in prison. And I just want to say, how is Sarah Better Off Red even here anymore? Because I feel like she has a lot. Oh yeah, she's here. Wow, that took 1 second for her to get in here. I saw a tiger has been on my brain for the entire week. Oh my God, I saw a tiger. I should have learned that song. The ending credits is Joe Exotic, who makes music videos where he's lip syncing, and I'm still shading all of you, including Sarah Better Off Red, if you thought that that was actually Joe Exotic singing with that buttery Alan Jackson voice. Like, what this? No, that's not the man who's like, that bitch Carol Baskin, that bitch Carol Baskin. No, he is not giving you like a smooth, sultry country situation, okay? That's just not how life works. Shame on you if you thought that. I'm kidding. Kind of. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go right now. But the song at the end of Tiger King in the credits is truly amazing, and I think I do have to learn it. And I may have to use it for an audition at some point. Georgia Colster, Sarah, I thought it was him. Well, Georgia, you should be ashamed too. So Randy said, "Here, Kitty Kitty is the best diss track ever." Yes. Jerry Morrison said, "I don't understand why Joe Exotic is the only one in prison. How? How is that possible?" Exactly, because we all know that Jeff Lowe should have his ass in that cell. Because he is just, he's cold. He is, well, I think I said this in my last live stream, but I think my friend Sarah Alvarez said that he is like the Voldemort of Tiger King. He's overly cool to a point, like he's the kind of guy who's trying too hard to be cool. You know what I mean? Like him and Carol kind of have that in common. I mean, Carol's a freaking kook, okay? But like, dude, I don't believe for a second that you're that much of a cool kook, okay? Like he's just so smug. Just like got those little like squinty eyes, and he's like overly tan, just giving you a Harley Davidson situation. Stop it. Stop it. It's not attractive, and you're not a badass. But the thing is, that's the life he's living, and people are just feeding into him. And he's like the ultimate con man. I can't with Jeff Lowe. I can't with Jeff Lowe. He should be in prison. And the thing is, like, do I feel bad for Joe Exotic? Kind of. A little bit, only because I feel like he's the one who took the fall because he just wasn't that smart. And Joe, what are you doing going on the internet, going on and on for years and years about how you're going to get that bitch Carol Baskin and you're going to kill her? Stop it. Like, I mean, that's just not smart. It's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Leslie Mills said they all need to go down. I heard they were reopening the Carol Baskin case. Yes, I have heard that. Because Carol Baskin, it's assumed that she may have killed her, I believe, her first husband and possibly put him through a meat grinder, kind of like Sweeney Todd. So, oh my God, I just had a brilliant idea. She is giving me a very Miss Lovett in Sweeney Todd situation, even down to like the giant like fried egg eyes and like the really defined lips with the pink lipstick on. Wow. Okay.
She has the worst pies in Tampa.
Randy said she has the worst pies in Tampa. Exactly. Ray Thompson said, I saw the director of it made a comment that Joe Exotic is loving his fame, but does he know about the memes? I think Joe Exotic is the kind of person who would love any sort of publicity, which is just terrible. It's just terrible. Evan Roach said, love Sweeney Todd with Murder, She Wrote Lady. Okay, Evan, I am shading you. Did you just call Angela Lansbury Murder, She Wrote Lady? Folks, I think we have a millennial slash Gen Z. I always get confused. Person on her hands. Evan, you should be ashamed of yourself. That's Angela Lansbury, damn it. Lauren Boyle said Evan is young. Okay, well, obvi. I bet you understood that, Evan. Okay, I'm scrolling up. The main thing I really want to talk about is the scene where Carol Baskin is talking to Howard Baskin, her current husband. Well, she's not talking to him at all. It's just a random scene, like out of nowhere, where he starts singing. Wait, I have it written. He starts singing "If Ever I Should Leave You" from Camelot to her, and it's terrible. It is a terrible rendition. This man cannot carry a tune. It is tragique. And I don't even know why we're watching it, but that's the brilliance of this documentary, because it is so Waiting for Guffman. It is so Christopher Guest. And if Christopher Guest does not make a movie out of this, I'm going to be disappointed. I also think Christopher Guest could play Joe Exotic. It's just so, I don't know how they got these people in these situations. It seems really organic. Like, we were watching last night, and who's the guy who's paid to be the hitman? Randy, what's his name? Glover. Glover something. It doesn't matter. Anyway, you know who we're talking about.
The Stone Cold Steve Austin guy?
Yeah.
It's Alan something.
Okay, whatever. You know who we're talking about. The guy who they paid to kill Carol Baskin. He is sitting in a tub. Alan Glover. Thank you, Nancy Braun. He's sitting in a tub, casually taking a bath, chatting with, having this interview. And at first I'm like totally just, it's like normal. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, and then it dawns on me. I'm like, wait, he's like in a bath. He's giving himself a bath in front of us. And we're all just like, Alan, like what? What is happening? Oh, Sarah said, Better Off Red said, can we please talk about the hitman's bathtub interview? Exactly. And I turned to Randy and I was like, I made him pause and I was like, what is going on right now? He's like, well, these people are so batshit crazy that they're probably just like, do you mind if I take a bath while we're doing this? I don't know. I have no idea how they got these people to do these things. I doubt that anyone even had to provoke them. They probably just did it. Karen Kraus, did he burn his own studio down? Thoughts? Yes, 100%. I mean, does someone else disagree with me? Because yes. Okay, Better Off Red. Whatever Better Off Red says is correct. She's right. He burned his own studio down. And also there's that scene where he's like, this is the brilliance of the editing of this documentary. There's a scene, I posted it on my Instagram story, where Joe Exotic is like doing a video where he's like traipsing through the rubble of his studio and he's like, I can't see, because I'm going to be Joe Exotic if I do it. Basically what I'm trying to say is he's doing like multiple takes trying to explain what happened to his studio and like the alligators that burned up, which was terrible. And he's trying to find like the right words because it's not scripted. And he has to do like 5 takes of it. And they show him doing the retakes. And it is like, I actually kind of feel for him because I feel like I do all the time. Like when I'm filming, I'm like on a roll and I'm, talking about whatever, who knows, blush and it's coming out just right. And then like, you can't think of that last word and you're like, oh, no. Okay. And then you redo it again. Well, they show the whole sequence and it's brilliant. Jamie K said he completely burned the poor alligators. Yes. And like the thing that also makes me sad, well, obviously, is that, in the end, you see this footage of Joe Exotic and when he was younger, probably still had the blue eyeliner, but still a younger version of himself, really talking about how much he loved these animals and why he was doing it was for the love of the animals. And it was very genuine. Like, I really do believe that. And I can't remember who else commented on it in the documentary. And they were like, I think it was Rick, the guy J.K. Simmons should play, who's like, and talks like this. when he's always smoking a cigarette and he has a hat on and he's always having a coffee. Like, what is going on with him? I can't believe we haven't talked about him. Like, wow. Wow, Mom. He's one of my favorite people because I'm just like, no one talks like that ever. Like, this is the stuff I'm talking about. I'm like, this is like a Christopher Guest mockumentary. So anyway, he's the one who's saying, like, he was there in the beginning when he was filming this show that Joe Exotic wanted to do about his roadside zoo. And it, you know, he said, I think that Joe really like had a big heart and he cared in the beginning. And then it just all went to hell. You know, it became about the money and the animals weren't as taken care of as well. And it just ran into the ground. And yeah, it's sad. It's sad. And then that footage of him at the end, like or it's not footage, I guess it's a photo of him in prison, and he's just like sobbing on the phone, and then you see like his mullet, like the Goldilocks is like still there, but it's like dwindling. That's probably how I'm gonna be like in a month. And then his bangs are just like this dishwater ashen brown, just like hanging there. There's no more blonde left. And he just has this look of distress in his eyes. And I know I shouldn't probably feel bad for Joe Exotic, but he's damn pathetic. And I did. I don't know. I'm just conflicted. Not conflicted about other people. Jeff Lowe, not conflicted. Ugh, gross, gross. Jamie K said almost all of the people in this show who run preserves or zoos or whatever all have personality disorders. I don't feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for the people and animals they hurt. Yes, absolutely. Yes, it's terrible. And I think that he should be in prison for a while. I don't know about the sentence they gave him. I feel like it was kind of long. And I also feel like other people need to be there with him. That's how I feel. Lauren Boyle said, what about the nanny scene? Again, another scene that feels like it was written for a mockumentary, where Jeff Lowe is a swinger with his super young wife who's pregnant. And they basically, you know, it's the very end of the documentary, and they're talking about finding a nanny for their baby who hasn't even been born yet. And he's trying to pick out like who would be the hottest nanny. And he's just so unabashed about it. And honestly, like, he is a leaky bag of trash fire, and I need him to be thrown into the middle of the freeway and shot and then run over. Not shot. I can't say that. Shot in the leg and then run over. Probably shouldn't have said that, but I should have said that. He's terrible. He's terrible. He's a monster. He's a monster. Jennifer Gould said, where can I watch this? Jennifer Gould, do you live under a rock? You know, I'm just poking at you. You watch it on Netflix. It's like the #1 show on Netflix right now. Gina Morales, leaky bag of trash. My favorite new insult. Thanks, Cate. You're welcome. Oh my gosh, Cyan, I'm sorry, or Sean, I'm not sure how to say the name, McCormick said Jeff Lowe's comment that his baby mama needs to go to the gym as soon as she gives birth. I know. He's like, oh, we're about to have a baby and then we're going to get Lauren back to the gym. Gross. He's what's wrong with humanity. Diane Hickox, why are people supporting it by watching? I don't really feel like I'm supporting it by watching. I really don't. Like, I feel like there's a lot of documentaries about a lot of really disturbing things. I mean, it's kind of an expose on how terrible this industry is. And there's all of these cats who are, I mean, it is hard to watch, and they're being held captive, or they're being caged. Held captive? Yeah. And it's legal, and it's terrible. And I really think that this document, I mean, it really like opened my eyes to what's happening. I had no idea. I had no idea that people just owned big cats in roadside zoos down in Oklahoma and Florida. It's disgusting. And I think a lot of people, yeah, like I said, I think a lot of people's eyes will be open. So I don't feel like I'm supporting it by watching it. But, you know, to each their own. Some people may feel that way, and that's totally understandable. Leslie Mills said it's shedding light on it, so it should be illegal, and hopefully they will all go down. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's really shedding light on a lot of things. And the other guy, Doc Antle, I think that's his name, he went down. I mean, I don't even know. Like, there's so many things. I can't remember specifically.
No, he didn't go down for anything.
He didn't go down for anything?
No.
I thought...
Actually, he released like I think like a Twitter or an Instagram video where he's like talking about how it's all just salacious, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, but I thought that he lost his zoo.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, I take it back. I take it back. Back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
Joe Exotic goes after him with PETA, but I don't think anything's actually...
Okay, all right. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. I'm an idiot. I guess I was drinking during that part. I was drinking during the whole thing. Bonnie Zinn said, I don't think Carol is helping those cats one bit. No, I mean, they're all terrible in their own way. And if I have to see Carol give me like a dead-eyed stare one more time and then nervously laugh like a serial killer at the end of her statement, I'm just gonna die a million deaths. Like, it's just too much. Carol, I'm watching you. Yeah. No, people, guys, it's, wow. Lots of opinions. Angela Hines, do you think the husband who shot himself in the office did so by accident or intentionally? I mean, I think it was intentional. I assumed it was. So, Janny D, actually, we are getting informed about what's going on. Oh, Grace thinks it was an accident. Well, damn if I know. I thought it was intentional. Bonnie Zinn said, can we talk about the Sea-Doo scene? I know, if you guys haven't seen the show, this all means nothing to you, but just more incentive for you to watch the show. The Sea-Doo scene is hilarious, and it falls in the category of the scene between Carol and Howard where he sings a song from Camelot, and that's the other thing too, is as annoying as Carol is and how much I can't stand Carol, she is so uncomfortable, like, as he sings this just horrific version of the song from Camelot, and she's just like waiting for him to finish, just like, oh my god, they're getting this on camera, and he's just like giving it his all, and then she just sort of like falls into his arms and she's like, you're the best, or whatever. It might be my favorite scene in the whole. It's hard to say. There's so many things. Like, you couldn't even write something like that. It's too good. Again, Christopher Guest, where are you? Get on it. Audra at home. Unfortunately, this will not stop. There was a documentary several years ago about people in the South owning big cats. It broke my heart. And now all these later, there's this. Yeah, I mean, I think that, I don't know. I had never watched a documentary on it. I'm sure there have been others, but I do think that the exposure of the exploitiveness of that industry it can't be a bad thing. People need to know. Like, I don't know. Listen. What do I know? People need to know. Natalie Valentina, I think this came at the perfect time and blew up so big that it will incite change. I have to think that's true. I really do. I mean, and I don't think it's glorifying it at all. Like that's the thing I think that's misunderstood about a show like this, or it's a documentary like this. I'm not sitting there like, yes, this is great, I'm really into these people. I'm like, huh, this is terrifying. This is terrifying. I didn't know this is happening. Wow. Just wow. So what about PD2K? What about Carol and Howard's wedding picture on the beach? She was holding a leash and he was in a cat costume. Yes, exactly. They're crazy. They're crazy. They are 100%, they should be played by Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara. Like that's basically them. Like they could play that in a heartbeat. I'm just saying. Jamie K, sometimes you just want to learn about other people. The money from this doesn't go to them. Jillian 88, that's because you're normal, Kate. I think there will be crazies out there who will get ideas from this show. I mean, that's just, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, there's always going to be people who get ideas because they're idiots, but I think for the most part, there's a lot of normal people watching this show and they're horrified. So, Audra at home, we need strict laws about what animals people can legally own in the South. Absolutely. I had no idea that was legal. No idea. Karen Krause, Kate, what is your favorite Christopher Guest movie? My mom is leaving. Bye. Bye, Mom. My favorite Christopher Guest movie is Waiting for Guffman. And that's tough because all of his movies are great, but I have loved that since I was in college. It is hilarious. If you are a theater person, even if you're not a theater person, it's so funny. Oh God. Guys, watch it tonight. Watch Waiting for Guffman tonight. It's comic genius. Leslie Mills said, love that movie forever. Okay, so I am going to probably wrap it up here. I think we could go on about Tiger King forever, but I'm putting a video out tomorrow night. And I'm doing a new video series in honor of fun employment. Where, what was that? Like gasping for air. It's called All Made Up and Nowhere to Go. And I'm going to do like volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. And it's basically just like a different way to do a get ready with me. And it's chatty. And I talk all about Tiger King. I'm probably going to repeat some of the things I said on here. I just kind of talk about like the highlights of it for me while wearing an animal print turban. So get excited. The makeup look is also really, really gorge. So that's going to be out tomorrow. What else do I want to mention before I go? Okay. The other thing I want to talk about, which is totally non sequitur, is I have to tell you guys, I have been having trouble sleeping. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I have talked about this product several times, and it's because I feel so passionately about it and it's changed the way I sleep. And it's owned by one woman, her name is Julie, and she's based in Austin. She does this basically with her and like a few other people. And it's, like I said, it's changed the way I sleep. And I don't know if you recognize it, but it looks like a normal pillow, but it's a sleep crown. And Julie wrote me right before this live stream, and she's like, I just want to tell you, I'm a small business. So many of your subscribers she sent me like comments. It was so sweet that people have written her about like finding out about her through my channel. And it was just so touching. And she was like, in this tough time, I really appreciate your support. And so anyway, I just wanted to tell you that this has changed my life in a lot of ways, because this is basically what happens is you put it over your head when you sleep. And yes, you can use it as a side sleeper. Yes, you can, because I'm a side sleeper. And it's basically the same concept of a weighted blanket. So, and even Randy can attest to it, because at first he was a little bit like, he didn't care about it. He's like, okay, well, if you want to do that, whatever. And then he started using it, and he's come around and he's been like, I think I want one of those. Like, it really helps me fall asleep. I can't sleep without it. I cannot sleep without it. It has changed everything for me. And I really want to give a shout out to Julie at Sleep Crown, because let's support women, let's support small businesses in this time. And I also have a code that I'm going to put in the comment section right here in the chat before I go. And this code, if you use it, it will take you to my personal page. Hold on a second. There it is. My personal page through Sleep Crown. It will get you $10 off of your purchase and free shipping. And it is an expensive product. It's an expensive pillow. I bought it when I was working for Norwegian Cruise Line, and we had some really shitty sleeping situations. And I was like, I'm not sleeping. It's loud. There's light coming in. I was just a zombie. And I'm like, I'm doing it. I saw this on Instagram. It looks amazing. I'm doing it. I'm sucking it up and doing it. I'm getting this pillow. And I'm telling you, I've had it for over a year now. I use it every single night to sleep. And Randy, am I right?
Extremely. Just real quick, apparently when you type things into the chat, it's not showing up. So what is
really?
The code so
I typed it into the it's not showing up?
It's not showing, like nothing you've typed in all night has shown up.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a bummer. Okay, well, I'll have Randy type it in. It's www.sleepcrown.com/Cate the Great. That's what it is. So please check it out if you're a person who's having trouble sleeping. She's just good people, and I adore her, and it's changed the game for me. So anyway, that's kind of the last thing I wanted to mention. Oh, Randy put it in the chat for you. So yeah, again, if you use that, it's going to take you to my page, and it'll get you $10 off and free shipping. I even had subscribers write me and say exactly what I said, that they bought one for their husband or their boyfriend because they started to use it and they fell in love with it, and it's helped them sleep. So anyway, I just feel like this is also a time when a lot of us aren't sleeping. I know I'm having trouble sleeping, and this helps me. Like, it knocks me out. I can't say that I don't wake up a million times in the middle of the night with nightmares, but this helps. So anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please come back on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you for your PayPal, Venmos, and thank you for being here. I adore you, and we shall see you next time. Okay, bye.